my channel. So today I'm here to talk all about my field notes passport booklet situation and what I'm using it for now. So you guys know that I had shown this book cover, and I basically was using the traveler's passport size booklet. It was a 6-month weekly booklet. I finished one for the first half of the year, and then I moved into the second one, and then somewhere in the end of August I decided that that was not going to do it for me, and I craved something different. Now, my original plan was to get Stology notebooks and just do the whole bullet journaling system like I did last year with the Stology A6, but a little thing in me just said, you don't need to buy that. You have stuff here, so let's go with that. So here's where we are. I ended up using one of the notebooks that I had on hand, some of the stuff that I packed with me in my suitcase, and so here we are. So this is a Faber-Castell booklet. These aren't easy to find here in the States. I actually ordered a bunch of these when I was in Germany, and they were a lot cheaper and a lot easier to get there. They're like $15 or $17 here in the States, if you do happen to find them on Amazon, but they're like $8 in on the Amazon for Germany. So just a little tidbit if you want to get the book. But anyway, nonetheless, I turned it into a bullet journal, and that's what I'm using. So you guys know I just did a video about my disc bound system. My disc is my main planner. It's the planner that I use to catch everything that's happening in my life, from tracking meals, appointments. It's things that capture things in regards to my son, my husband, our whole life, right? But that thing is A5, and it's really heavy and it's chunky. It's on 2-inch disc. So you can just imagine how heavy that would be to carry and to lug with you everywhere. So this is the sidekick. This thing is something that I use to break down some of the things that I just want to see. It's condensing all of those tasks, those things like that, into a smaller view so that I'm only focused on what absolutely needs to get done. And alongside that, I do keep my journal here in the cover. So on the inside, and I'll blurt this out because I have some personal information on that page, but on the inside you have an index. You have a couple of sheets worth for an index. I really like the index. It really does help, but I do have some removable tabs that also help as well. And I have this is like a monthly log or a yearly log, because I jumped into this so late in the year and we're already talking about 2023. The year page just fit on one page. So I have September, October, November, and December here, and these are just things to capture events. So it's just a place like how I had in the passport booklet where I can just capture all of the events that are happening or that will be happening in those months. And then this is my September monthly. I chose to do a monthly this way because it made more sense to me. Not only that, this was a whole lot easier to do versus trying to spread out boxes across 2 spreads or even get a month on one spread. It was easier. I didn't have to think about it. I didn't have to count. So moving forward, I will always do this in a book like this. I've never done a bullet journal in this size like this before. I have tried it in the past, I think almost 2 years ago, and I did not do remotely what I'm doing in here in that. So it's a little different. This is not A6. I have a weird relationship with planning in A6 because it's a weird kind of a square-ish size, but this is even smaller than A6 in a sense, and so it's a little weird, but at the moment I'm really digging it. So monthly overview for September, and then this is where I have monthly tasks. So these are some of the monthly tasks that I need to get done. This isn't all of them, but these are the bigger ones that really stick out for the month. And then I have my week on one page with notes and tracking. So the only thing I'm ever going to track in all of my planners remotely is the vitamins and the medications that I take, because I have a bad habit of remembering if I took something or not. So if if I don't see my main planner, for instance, and I took something, this is easier to jot and note. And then when I get that chance, I can update my main planner. But I like to be able to see it just in case it crosses my mind and I can go ahead and take it. I just need a small note section because I have my main planner, like I mentioned. And I really just want to jot down the things that will make a difference in any task that I'm doing that is really important. Monthly over or not monthly overview, weekly overview. This is just something for me to see like what's happening this week. This was a busy week nonetheless. Just a busy week overall. I really can't say much about it. I did start to track the weather over here and I really liked that. We've been having a lot of rain, and it's kind of weird because when we got here, it was very hot. It was 115, 100 plus degrees like every day, and it was just dry and dirt. And it was just not a sight of rain in the forecast. And here we are in September, end of August. It starts raining like almost every day. And I've just been tracking it to see like where the weather is for each day. So that's that. And then I do have all of the weeks for September. And then here is the daily. So I'm doing a basic bullet journal style daily where I'm using check boxes, forwarding arrows, X's, dots, things like that. So my basic setup for the bullet journaling system is I just have 3 things to remember. I don't really follow that bullet journaling key, but these are what I do. Check marks mean that I've completed it. X's mean I didn't do it. Forwarding arrow means I moved it to the next day, or the check or the forwarding arrow with a dash under it just means that it's ongoing, it's keep going. A dot for me is in progress. So basically, I'm just doing like Monday task, 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 then Tuesday task, 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 then Wednesday task, 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 and then there's nothing for today because today was not a busy day and there's no need to use this. So, like I said, it would be a short and sweet video, but that is my September bullet journal in my field notes traveler's notebook. I'm still journaling. I talked about this book in a recent video. I'm still journaling. I just don't have a lot of time to journal, and some of this is rubbing off on here. The beauty of this cover, though, is I marked it here, tried to get rid of it. Um, kind of damaged it a little bit, but the beauty of it is this cover looks used, and I think that's why I'm so in love with it. But nonetheless, that's my system, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on my next one.